Good morning, dear students. I'm glad to see you. Who is on duty today?
I'm on duty today.
Who is absent today? Daria?
All are present today.
Thank you very much. Kate, and what date is it today?
Today is the 7th of February.
Thank you. So guys, open your copybooks and put down the 7th of February. Put down classwork. Now I want to know your opinion. Tell me please, why do you learn English? Katya.
It is important to learn English nowadays because it is needed for many professions.
Denis, what's your opinion?
I would like to be a good specialist, that's why I study English hard.
Thanks for your opinion. Ilya, what do you think about it?
English is really great. It will be useful for future profession.
Vitaly, what about you? Why do you learn English?
To know English is necessary at the present time for every educated person.
For every educated person. Thanks a lot for your positive attitude to our subject. Of course, it's necessary to learn English nowadays. Look at the screen, guys. So, there are some quotes of famous people. The first quote, choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life, by Chinese philosopher Confucius. So, who would like to translate this phrase? Ilya, translate it.
Выбери работу, которая тебе нравится, ты не будешь работать ни дня своей жизни.
A bit louder, not grouchy. Thank you. Yes, and the second one, real success is finding your life work in the work that you love, by David McCullough. Kirill, would you try to translate it?
Настоящий успех – это найти работу, за которую ты любишь.
That's right. Thank you very much. And now tell me guys, what proverbs about the work do you know? Katya.
As the workman, so is the work. Каков работник, такова его работа.
Quite right. Dima.
A great workman like his tools. Плохой работник не свои инструменты.
Yes, that's true. Denis, your proverb?
Business before pleasure. Сначала работа, потом развлечение.
Thank you very much. Vitaly, it's time for your proverb.
Practice is the best master. Практика лучший учитель.
Yes, thank you very much. And guys, now a question for you. What do you think? What is the topic of our lesson? What is the topic of our lesson? Ilya.
I guess the topic of our lesson is my future profession.
Quite right. Look at the screen. The topic of our lesson is my future profession. Guys, write down my future profession. Write down my future profession. Okay, so I guess this thing is extremely important for everybody nowadays. And today we are going to speak about your future profession. We will learn new words, read the text, do the exercises, listen to the dialogues, answer the questions, make up dialogues, and moreover, we shall speak and write about your future profession. And now, I suggest starting our lesson with training our tongues, brushing up phonetics. So you see these sounds. Well, firstly, let's repeat them after me. Ready? Okay. W,
W,
T,
T,
R.
R.
Thank you very much. And as you can see, there is a poem, a short poem, and we shall train it line by line. You are going to repeat it after me, line by line. Are you ready? Okay. If we could know which road to take,
If you would know which road to take,
If we were told which choice to make,
If we were told which choice to make,
we wouldn't need to hurry,
we wouldn't need to hurry,
and nobody would worry.
and nobody would worry.
Life would be just a piece of cake.
Life would be just a piece of cake.
Thank you very much. And are there any volunteers here to recite it, to read it? Okay. Kate, you're welcome.
If we could know which road to take, if we were told which choice to make, we wouldn't need to hurry and nobody would worry. Life would be just a piece of cake.
Thank you very much. Daniel, would you try?
If you could know which road to
No, I'm sorry, no. Mhm.
know which road to take. If you were told which choice to make, you wouldn't need to hurry and nobody would worry. Life would be just a piece of cake.
A piece of cake.
A piece of cake.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So guys, look at the screen. You can see the words here, which you will come across while working on the Lexis during our lesson. I suggest repeating these words after me. Okay, let's start. Career,
Career,
technology,
technology,
expanding,
expanding,
software,
software,
modifying,
modifying,
employers,
employers,
specialists,
specialists,
updating,
updating,
system analysts,
system analysts,
existing programs,
existing programs,
technical resources,
technical resources,
computer engineers,
computer engineers,
computer programmer,
computer programmer,
information technology,
information technology,
logistical and technical support.
logistical and technical support.
So guys, are any volunteers to read these words? Ilya, would you read the words?
Career, technology, expanding, software, modifying, employers.
Thank you. Kirill, go on.
Specialists, updating, system analysts, existing programs, technical resources, computer engineers, computer programmer, information technology, logistical and technical support.
Great. Thank you very much. Good job. Now, guys, dear students, it's high time to check our homework. As far as I remember, you were to read and translate the poem, paying attention to the words in italics. And you were also to find out the other meanings of the words in italics connected with the IT technologies. So let's start from first 4 lines. Kate, you start.
An application was for employment, a program was a TV show, a cursor used profanity, a keyboard was a piano.
A bit louder.
Application. Заявление, приложение. Program. Компьютерная программа, телевизионная программа. Cursor. Стрелка, курсор. Keyboard. Клавиша, клавиатура.
Thank you very much. As you see, each word has 2 meanings. Thank you very much. The second 4 lines, Daniel.
Memory was something that you lost with age. A CD was a bank account, and if you had a broken disk, it would hurt, then you found out. Memory — это человеческая память, память в компьютере, диск — это метательный диск, компьютерный диск.
That's fine. Everything is correct. Thank you very much. Vitaly, would you be next?
Compress was something that you did to garbage, not something you did to a file, and if you unzipped anything in public, you would be in jail for a while. Compress — сжимать, сдавливать.
Compress.
Compress — сжимать, сдавливать.
A bit louder, громче.
Файл, папка. Unzipped — разрафиировать, расстегивать молнию на замке.
Thank you very much. Let's go further. Kirill.
Log on was adding wood to a fire. A hard drive was a long trip on the road. A mouse pad was where a mouse lived. and a backup happened to your camera.
Happened
Happened
to your commode. Thank you.
Логон, бревно зарегистрироваться, hard drive, тяжелая поездка, жесткий диск, mousepad, мышиная нора, коврик для мыши. Backup, резервная копия, задняя стенка комода.
Quite right. Thank you very much. The next 4 lines. Dennis, for you.
Cut you did with a pocket knife, paste you did with glue, a web was the spider's home, and the virus was a flu. Cut, резать, вырезать, paste, клеить, вставлять, веб, паутина, сеть, вирус, компьютерный вирус, болезнь.
Болезнь. Thank you. And the last, but not the least, as the Englishmen say, Daria.
I guess I'll stick to my pen and paper and the memory in my head. I hear nobody's been killed and the computer crashed. But when it happens, they wish they were dead. Memory – человеческая память, компьютерная память. Computer crashed, два компьютера авария.
Thanks a lot. Quite right. Thank you very much. You have managed to complete this task without mistakes. Thank you, guys. So look at the screen now. Look at the screen. Your task is to complete the gaps with the words from the poem, which were in italics. So the first letter is given as a prompt. For example, number 1, M, number 2, V, number 3, W, 4, M, 5, C, and P. Now, a few minutes to think it over. The time is over. Ready? So guys, you are supposed to insert the necessary word, to read the sentence, and to translate it. Gassan, start.
The model provides 16 megabytes of memory. Model представляет 16 мегабайт памяти.
Thank you. Sentence 2. Dennis?
The computer virus can cause system failure, corrupting data,
Corrupting.
data, wasting computer resources, etc. Компьютерный вирус может вызвать сбой системы, повреждение данных, направить на недостаток ресурсов.
Thank you. Number 3, Vitaly.
People use search engines such as Google to locate data via the web. Люди используют поисковики, такие как Google, чтобы размещать данные в сети.
Quite right. The next one, number 4. Ilya?
I sat down at the computer, moved a mouse and opened the browser. Я сел за компьютер, поводил мышкой и открыл браузер.
And the last one, number 5. Kate?
It is easy to copy and paste the text if necessary. Это очень легко вырезать и вставлять текст при необходимости.
Quite right. Thank you. Excellent work. And now let's continue. You see, guys, these definitions: an application, a program, a cursor, files, a keyboard, and a mousepad. You are, here, the task is you are to give a definition to each word. Okay, in English, try to do it. A few minutes for you, take your time. Now take your time. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. The first word is application. Denis.
It is a program designed to fulfill a particular goal. Эта программа разработана для выполнения определенных задач.
Определенной цели. Thank you. Next word, a program. Гасан?
A program, it is a
Movable.
indication on a computer screen. Программа – это набор закодированных инструкций для управления работой компьютера.
Thank you very much. A cursor, Илья.
It is movable indicator on the computer screen. Это двигающийся значок на компьютерном экране.
Quite right. A keyboard, Kate.
It is a panel of keys that operate a computer or a typewriter. Это панель клавиш, которые управляют компьютером или пишущей машинкой.
Okay. Dima, a mouse pad.
A mousepad, it is a piece of rigid material on which a computer mouse is moved. Это часть твердого материала, по которому двигается компьютерная мышь.
Thank you very much. Quite right. And the last one, files, Vitaly.
Files is collections of data, programs, etc. stored in a computer's memory or on the storage device under a single identifying name.
Translate.
Файл – это двиномная область данных. Носитель информации используется как базовый объект взаимодействия с данными.
Thank you very much. You have managed to do this task. Thanks a lot. Now let's go further. Pre-listening exercises. Guys, here you can see a team introduction. Your task is to read this introduction and translate it into Russian. Daria, would you try?
Hi, I'm Sylvia. I create usernames and passwords and reset firewalls. This is Isabel. Her job is to plan and design the network. And this is Andrew. His job is to make sure all of the computers work properly. Finally, Mark and Latika, their area is data processing. We all work for the university. Our offices are in building 8. Привет, я Сильвия. Я создаю имена пользователей и пароли, устанавливаю бренд Малвер. Это Изабель. Ее работа заключается в планировании и проектировании сети. А это Эндрю. Его работа состоит в том, чтобы убедиться, что все компьютеры работают должным образом. Наконец, Марк и Латика. Их сфера деятельности – обработка данных. Мы все работаем в университете. Наши офисы находятся в здании 8.
Thank you very much. Correct translation. And now look here. These are the titles of jobs. Kirill, would you read and translate the titles?
Database analyst, аналитик баз данных, network architect, сетевой архитектор, IT support officer, сотрудник IT-поддержки, network administrator, сетевой администратор.
Thank you, quite right. And now there are 4 sentences. Your task is to complete the sentences using the information about the team. Sylvia, Isabel, Andrew, Mark, and Latika. Now take your time. Take your time, a few minutes for you to recall the information about them and to complete the sentences. the time is over, guys. Okay, now let's start. Ilya, what about Sylvia?
Sylvia is a network administrator.
Sylvia is a network administrator. Quite right. What about Isabel, Kate?
Isabel is a network architect.
Network architect. Andrew, what about Andrew? Dima,
Andrew is IT support officer.
IT support officer. Mark and Latika, Daniel?
Mark and Latika are database analysts.
Database analysts. Thank you very much. So a wide range of jobs here. So now we are going to listen. We are going to listen to the conversation. We're going to listen to three people talking about their jobs. And look here, three people, Karl, Hiba, and Wojtek. Yes, Karl, Hiba, and Wojtek. They are talking about their jobs. You're going to listen to the dialogue twice. Are you ready?
One. Hi, I'm Carl. I'm a software developer. I design and develop computer games. Thank you.
2. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Hiba. I'm a system analyst. I solve computer problems. Nice to meet you all.
3. Hi, my name is Wojtek. I'm a database administrator. I analyze and present data. Thank you.
1.
Hi, I'm Carl. I'm a software developer. I design and develop computer games. Thank you.
2. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Hiba. I'm a system analyst. I solve computer problems. Nice to meet you all.
3. Hi, my name is Wojtek. I'm a database administrator. I analyze and present data. Thank you.
Now, a few seconds to complete the sentences. Karl, Hiba, and Wojtek. Okay, what is Karl's job, Ilya?
Job software developer, responsibilities, he designs and develops computer games.
Develops computer games. Thank you. Vitaly, what is Hiba's job?
Job system analyst. Responsibilities, he solve computer problems.
And what about Wojtek? Dima.
Job database administrator. Responsibilities, he analyzes and presents electronic data.
Analyzes and presents electronic data. Thank you very much. And now we shall listen to the next dialogue. The dialogue between Catherine and Carrie. Here you have to choose the right variant. Look at the words in italics, in blue italics. Okay, do you see these words? Do you see? Yes, you see. And you are supposed to choose the right variant. So you are going to listen to the dialogue twice. Now let's listen to it for the first time.
Karim, what do you do?
I'm a network administrator. Who do you work for?
I work for Cisco. I'm a system analyst there. Where are you from, Karim?
I'm from Kuwait. I work for Microsoft there. And where are you from, Catherine?
I'm from the UK, but now I live in Qatar. Do you know where Glenda's from?
She's from the US.
And what's her job?
She works for IBM. Her job is to set up new systems.
Okay, guys, now you are listening to the dialogue for the second time.
Karim, what do you do?
I'm a network administrator. Who do you work for?
I work for Cisco. I'm a system analyst there. Where are you from, Karim?
I'm from Kuwait. I work for Microsoft there. And where are you from, Catherine?
I'm from the UK, but now I live in Qatar. Do you know where Glenda's from?
She's from the US.
And what's her job?
She works for IBM. Her job is to set up new systems.
Thank you very much. A few seconds for you to choose the right variant. Okay, guys, let's do the following. We shall reproduce this dialogue in the form of a role play. Ilya, you will be Karim, and for example, Dasha, you will be Catherine. Okay, let's start.
Karim, what do you do?
I am network administrator. What do you work for?
I work for Cisco. I'm a system analyst there. Where are you from, Karim?
I am from Kuwait. I work for Microsoft there. And where are you from, Catherine?
I'm from the UK, but now I live in Qatar. Do you know where Glenda's from?
She's from the US.
And what's her job?
She works for IBM. Her job is to set up new systems.
New system. Thank you very much. Awesome. Thanks a lot, guys. You have completely this task. Now, as far as I remember, you were given the individual tasks. At home, you had individual tasks, and you were supposed to tell us about a job in IT sphere. So, Kate, would you be so kind to start describing?
It is a professional responsible for designing databases in the company. The role involves ensuring that database is secure, available, efficient. These tasks include installing and configuring database software, designing backup and recovery procedures, monitoring database performance and optimizing database design, ensuring database security, debugging.
And debugging. Guys, so look at the picture and try to guess which profession, which job was described here. Ghassan, what do you think? What job was described here? Database? What do you think? Database, admin?
Administrator.
Administrator, quite right. Database administrator was described here. So, our next task, our next message, a short message. Kirill, would you be so kind, guys, and you try to guess what job was described here. Kirill.
It is a specialist who
writes
and tests code for software. A more general term is a computer scientist. But still, the term programmer can be used to refer to him. Software engineer, computer specialist, software analyst, etc. The responsibilities of a programmer usually include developing software and application using various computer
languages such as
C++, Java, Python, etc. Creating and improving operating systems, developing websites, updating and expanding, exiting software, checking programs for bugs, creating and testing code. Network architecture.
Network architecture. Thank you. So, so let's try to guess what job was described here. Denis, what do you think? What job was described here? Software, software developer, quite right, software developer. Software developer. And the third message, who is responsible for the third message? Okay, who? Kate, read it.
Their job is to solve and troubleshoot the problems related to desktop computers, laptops, and different types of computer. When we come across the difficulties in the functioning of the computers, we need skilled specialists to fix our problems. Their job involves planning, designing of the computer network, testing, installing, and connecting various computers in the network, troubleshooting the checking hardware problems are all part of the job.
Okay, guys, taking into account the description and the picture, would you guess what job was described here? Dima, what do you think? Computer? Look at the picture. Computer technician. Computer technician. Quite right. A computer technician. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Well, so guys, now open the books, page 240. I remind you that we are talking about our future profession. Page 240. 240. Here is the text. The text is called Choosing a Career as a Computer Programmer. There are 4 passages here. Now, the first task is to read the passages, and then we shall try to give a title to each passage. Ilya, let's start. The first passage for you.
When I was 7, I went to school. I did well at school. I was especially good at maths and geometry, but I also coped with the rest of the subjects. At school, I got into the habit of reading a lot. At first, I read everything I got hold of, but the older I grew, the more my taste in books became. I took to reading technical books and books about computers and everything connected with them, such as mathematics, physics, programming, and so on.
Thank you. The second passage, Daniel, for you.
In my last year of schooling, I often wondered what I would do in the future. That sphere of life should choose. After a number of heated discussions with my parents and friends, I decided to be a computer programmer. So I entered a college of information technology.
Thank you very much. The third passage, Denis, would you try?
After computer engineers and system analysts design software programs, computer programmers write them. Programmers also work on updating, modifying, expanding, and repairing existing programs. Programmers often work closely with computer
engineers. Thank you very much. Vitaly, the last extract for you.
Graduating from college is a major milestone. Some students see college as a major goal, when in reality it is simply a step to other future life achievements. Job prospects are excellent for well-educated programs with relevant experience and a passion for their work. Employers prefer to hire specialists who are familiar with the latest technology. Marketing, sales, technical resources, logistical and technical support are all possible career options for programmers. I think I shall make a good programmer.
Thank you very much. Now, guys, I want you to scan the text once again and give a title to each passage. Think it over. Okay, we are pressed for time. Let's give a title to each passage. The first passage, Vitaly.
First passage, school years.
School years, quite right. Kate, what about the second one?
Is the choice of my future professions.
Thank you. Dima, how would you title the third one?
The work of computer programmers.
The work of computer programmers. And the last one, Daria?
The importance of being a well-educated programmer.
The importance of being a well-educated programmer. Quite right. Thank you very much. And now, guys, we continue working with the professional lexis. Now, take these sheets of paper. I suggest you doing the following task. Now, you have the sheets of paper with a dialogue. You can see the following dialogue on the screen. The same dialogue on the screen if you need it. So your task is to put the phrases into the right order and then to reproduce it. Now a few minutes. Think about it. Now all the phrases are in this order. And your task is to put the sentences into the correct order. Think it over. Okay, let's start. Now I want two people to reproduce this dialogue. So let's do it. Kate, you will be the first one. You start the dialogue. Yes, you start number one. And Daria, you will be the second person. Yes, number two. And you will continue the dialogue. Let's start, girls. Very, very loud and distinct. Come on, let's start.
Hi, can you help me please?
Hi, what's up?
Well, the screen of my computer was stopped.
What exactly is happening? Does his screen keep freezing?
Yes, the cursor sticks in the same place, and there is nothing I can do about it.
Have you tried switching it off and on again?
Yes, I have switched it off and on twice, but the same thing happens again.
Well, have you got antivirus software installed on your computer?
Installed.
In your computer?
Yes, I have.
Oh, then I suggest that you do a full scan with your antivirus software. It may be a virus that's solving your problem. Try that, then call me again if you still have a problem.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks.
You are welcome.
Thank you, girls. Thanks a lot. And now, look at the screen. So, dear students, all of you are future programmers. And you must remember that programming is an extremely creative profession. It's a logic-based creativity. Job prospects are excellent for well-educated people with different skills. In order to resume our lesson, let's discuss the problem. What features of character and professional skills are required for future programmers? I want to draw your attention to professional skills and features of character. Well, I'm going to give you cards to each group for you and for you guys. This group is responsible for features of character, and this group is responsible for professional skills. Okay? A few minutes for you. Choose features of character and professional skills. Be more active. Everybody is taking part in this task. Everybody, guys, get involved in the task. Get involved. Everybody should be involved. Okay, this group is ready. This group is ready. What about you? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Dima, let's start. You are responsible for professional skills. Come on.
In our opinion, for the future programmers, it is necessary to be excellent team player and have to communication skills, ability to create design systems, technical knowledge, mathematical skills, analyze and interpret technical data, updating knowledge, creative and innovative thinking, ability to solve problems.
Ability to solve problems, quite right. So, are you ready? Daria, would you tell us the features of character? Would you inform us about the features of character that a professional programmer should have?
I guess a future programmer must be energetic, curious, attentive, reliable, patient, optimistic, sociable, confident, creative, accurate, clever, competent.
Thank you very much. So, guys, thanks a lot for your work. You have made your best. You have done your best. Thanks a lot. And now, I'm going to give you good and excellent marks for today's lesson. Put down your home task. Your home task will be to write an essay, a short essay, and the topic is my future profession. My future profession. Look at the screen. To write an essay, my future profession. My future profession. So our lesson is coming up to an end, and it is interesting for me to listen to your reflections. I suggest doing a sequence. You know what the term sequence means. And as the first word is given, it is a programmer. A programmer. Start writing a programmer. A programmer. There will be fine lines. The first word is given. Programmer. Think about the words that you have learned during our lesson today. Who is ready? Any volunteers? Volunteers. So, any volunteers? Dasha.
Programmer, competent, attentive, patient, analyze, interpret, computer. I want to develop websites, prospects.
Prospects, right. The last and the keyword is prospects. This group, any volunteers here? Dima, would you try?
Programmer, responsible, sociable, insert, read, develop. I will change of my future, challenge.
Thank you very much. Okay, dear students, thanks a lot for today's lesson. I got much pleasure today. Goodbye.
Good luck.